All right, 2015 Ford Fusion. Uh, got problem here. The car it's working fine and everything, but um, this customer put the car on reverse, so and it was staying on reverse, so you can go nowhere, nothing but on reverse. So actually, what it pop up here, right here, the problem is right here, this piece. That's what it pop up. I got another piece, another bushing that I put in. Okay, but actually when this thing go nowhere and stay on reverse, so this thing pop off right here. So what you have to do in order, you know, when the engine is off, okay, so you need to cut off the engine. When you cut off the engine, you gotta come here on front and grab this bracket right here, this one right here, and move it all the way up. In order to do this, all the way up. When it's up, you can snap this piece back again on top of right here. So that will give you a chance and the time to get back home. You know, when you put that thing back on, the car will crank because it will stay on parking. So they're gonna crank. I know it's gonna be a little bit loose. You're gonna pop out back again later on. Don't drive it like that. Okay, just fix the problem. But I'm giving you this idea for you to just to get back home if you don't have the money to tow it or you don't want to touch it. I don't know, but I'm telling you that's the problem right there. When if that thing pop up, it won't crank. Okay, it's gonna crank at the beginning because it was on parking, but when you move the shifter, that won't pop off. So it will stay on reverse or in drive. So if you got that kind of problem, you cut off the car, it doesn't want to crank back again, you gotta move that bracket up. That would be parking. Okay, so when you crank it, just push this thing back on top right here and then go inside and very slowly just put it on drive and take off. To fix that kind of problem, you have to replace the whole cable, the shifter that it go from here to all the way inside. So what I did, I find this, you know, playing around, and this part you can get it in AutoZone. They got assorted right here. That's the part number. So you have to push it not from the top like that. You have to go like this, push it in and put some grease over here and just snap it in, put it in. I've used the big one, the big side over here. That's that it really worked for me. That one is a little bit tight, but I like it that way. Okay, the other one is a little bit loose and it worked, but I like it very tight. So make sure it doesn't go nowhere. So in order for you to fix it, you need to take those two number 10s right here, 1, 2, and this bracket will pop out and put that bushing inside, snap it in, and you're good to go. Okay, just remember, if you're gonna do this kind of stuff, if the car is down in here, just make sure that you got the emergency brake on in order for you to play around with this bracket. Okay, because if you don't have nobody inside the steering column holding the brake, this car can roll down in somebody else's house, you know, or having a big problem. Okay, so make sure you have somebody or you got wheel shocks, you know, and never move that stuff with your hand when the engine is running. If you are alone, never move that bracket alone. If you are alone, don't move it when the engine is running. Just don't move it because the car will roll down or forward. So I recommend you somebody stay with you and hold the brakes, and then, you know, the only way that you can do this is if the engine is off. Put the bracket up with the engine off, snap that thing back in, you know, just put it on top and then go inside, crank the vehicle, you know, it's supposed to be on parking, and then put it on drive and ready to go. Okay, well, I hope this video is good for you. All right, don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumb up. All right, have a good one.